y'all, it's me. I'm back. TSA is crazy. It's fucking insane. I hope I book my flight because I really want to go home over it. Literally. Malia's awake. She's actually being really good. She is always good. She's a good girl. I love her. This idiot is giving me attitude as always. Ugh. What? I can't hear you. I don't speak gibberish.
I'm speaking gibberish. I'm speaking English.
I don't think so because I can barely hear you speaking.
I'm speaking normal language.
No, I don't think so. Don't get smacked in your face. Anyways, but my baby, she's so sweet. She's a good girl. This is the TSA line. My flight is at 6. It's like 4 something. Lord, this is insane. We've made it on the plane. Thank God. We're going home, Mama. We're going home, Mama. I'll tune in. We have a layover in Fort Lauderdale for only an hour, so it's not too bad. But we'll be home soon. Maria is busy. She's actually doing really, really good. She's been up since 2:30, so this is doing great. Josiah's been up all night because he's a gangster. Oh. All right, bye. I'm back in motherfucking Boston. I'm so happy to fucking be here. I was tired of being in Florida, but what I don't miss is the cold. It's 28 degrees and I'm just freezing. Mucho frio. It is so fucking cold and I already broke a nail. Like, I'm so sad about that. But yeah, you guys, I came home today and I got a letter from Malden District Court saying that like there's a hearing for a criminal complaint of destruction of property of $12,000 plus. And it says the date of offense is 11/20/2022. So I know exactly that day and why that is happening. So while I was on vacation, I told you guys how I went to court for basically a restraining order. The person got the restraining order. During that session, they lied and said that I broke their door. They said that they were basically looking for me to pay that back. First off, what I want to say is I did not vandalize her door. She said that I broke her door. I did not. I knocked on her door for Mackinson. And as soon as Mackinson came outside, I left. I did not break any doors. I did not do any of that. She's literally lying. She is being untruthful with the court. With that being said, I'm going to just go to this hearing and see what they got to say and do what I gotta do. And hopefully they hear my side and just believe what the fuck I'm saying. I don't really care about her. Like, honestly, this is it for me. Because if you can lie on somebody and like just lie and just everything that I went to court with against her was true. Like, everything that I went to court was true. Everything that she did was the truth. Like, I didn't have to make up stories to get anything. She literally had to make up stories saying that I'm stalking her at her job and lying saying that I broke her door to get her restraining order. Cool, you got the restraining order. But why are you going to the next level and lying, trying to get me criminally charged for something I did not do? Why are you doing that? Because now you're just evil. You're evil as shit. You're fucking evil. Like, that's just what it comes down to. You're fucking evil. After everything that this woman has done to me, you have vandalized my car when my baby was 4 months old. You vandalized my shit. And then on top of that, my daughter's fucking stroller. I should literally just post. I'm going to post the picture. This is what she did to my fucking daughter, okay? And they caught her cousin at my house. They caught her cousin. The police caught her cousin at my house. Mind you, I didn't even call the police that day. I didn't call the police because I wanted to square up that day. I was ready. She sent her cousin and vandalized my car. Cool. They told me they couldn't criminally charge her or whatever because nobody saw her. Because we're not liars, you know what I'm saying? I don't lie on people. And I'm not going to say I saw something when I didn't see it under the circumstances and why it was you that vandalized my car. But I didn't see you fucking do it. And I'm not going to tell the police I saw you fucking do it. Because I didn't. And I'm not a liar. That's one thing that I am not, is a liar. They told me they couldn't really charge her. They couldn't criminally charge her, whatever. But when it was the hearing for when she vandalized my car, she didn't show up to court. So that was my blessing. That was my blessing. Because now you are getting criminally charged for sending your cousin to my house that day and vandalizing my car because she didn't show up to court. That has nothing to do with me. You are literally maliciously trying to fuck up my life when I just had a fucking baby. You're fucking evil, bitch. You're fucking evil. And if this girl really wants to be truthful, she's the one who called the police on me first. I had a restraining order on her. She was dropping Mackinson in front of my house, coming in front of my house, and I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. Why I got the restraining order was because she physically assaulted me 1 month after me having my daughter, and I did not want that type of woman around my daughter, which is under fucking standable. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want shit to fucking do with you. That's why I got the restraining order. It wasn't for anything else, for me to try to fucking fuck her over. If you went around my daughter, then yeah, I would have. But that was literally the only fucking reason. And then I didn't go to her house. I stayed inside of my car. Mackinson took my debit card without my permission, and he took it to her house. And she knew that Mackinson had my debit card because I called him while he was next to her, asking him if he had it. And he told me yes, he did, or whatever. And I was like, okay, well, the next time I see you, can you just make sure you bring it to me? And then the next time I saw him, I was like, where's my debit card? He's like, oh shit, like he left it at our house. So he called her and told her, like, I left Tamar's debit card at your house. Do you see it? She's like, no. Then all of a sudden she calls back a few minutes later and is like, she found it. Maxon doesn't have a card because she vandalized it. Okay, how do you think he's gonna get there? And mind you, on top of that, she knows he's with me. You're looking for my debit card. She knew I was coming. He literally told her we were coming to get it. Okay, we pull up, not in front of our house, a few doors down on the opposite side of the fucking street. Waited in my car with my baby, with my daughter, okay? With my baby fucking daughter, I was waiting in the car. Then, a few minutes later, all of a sudden, I just feel my car door fucking swing wide the fuck open. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? And then I see this fucking bitch hopping around my car, acting a fucking fool, like, oh, bitch, you got a fucking restraining order on me. Blah, 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 blah. And then she's yelling at her neighbors to call the fucking police, call the police. Her neighbors, I don't know if it was her neighbors or her, but it was either her neighbor or her that called the police. The police came. I already left by that time because I got Mackinson. Like, I got my debit card. That's what I came for. I'm out. Bye. And she called the police on me. Mackinson let me know, like, hey, like, just let you know she called the police. But, like, he dealt with it. He's like, oh, I dealt with it. Like, don't worry or whatever. And he's like, they might come to your house. I was like, okay, I'm waiting. They never came. And then the next day, she literally messaged me while I have a restraining order after she just called the cops on me. So you wanna know what I did? I called the police. Cause bitch, two can fucking play. So we played. I called the police and now I have real proof because not only do I have a restraining order on you, bitch, You sent me a text message from your phone number. You're so dumb. So yeah, I called the police and I let them know. And then they said, okay, well, we're gonna put it in for a hearing for criminal complaint. And then fast forward a couple months later, mind you, she's still bothering me all in this time. She's still bothering me. She's still texting me. She's still fucking harassing me, still annoying the shit out of me. And there was one night Mackinson was at my house and like she was posting videos on his Facebook saying, oh, he doesn't take care of his kids that he has with her. He left her in the house with 2 kids to pay rent by herself, insurance bill machine by herself, a car note by herself, all this bullshit on his page. Mind you, I didn't give a fuck because it has nothing to do with me. So I'm just like I don't even care to even look at her shit, what the fuck she's posting on his shit, whatever. But finally, I guess Mackinson finally spoke to her because she was calling him and he wasn't responding. So then finally Mackinson responds and he's like what, like I don't know what they were talking about because I was in my room and he was in the living room, and I just don't give a fuck like at all of what they're talking about to really like sit there and pay attention like how she do when I'm talking to Mackinson. She be all up in that shit. I don't give a fuck. Like I really don't. So I go to the bathroom though because I gotta use the bathroom, and as I'm walking to the bathroom, I hear the bitch say, I didn't come to you with kids and you left me here by myself to take care of them. And like she's obviously throwing shots because I have my first child that is 13 years old with someone else 13 years ago. Okay, let's just 13 years ago. Mind you, I've been with Mackinson for 6 going on 7 June of next year. Okay, so I've been with Mackinson from about, my son was about like 6. Like my son's 13 now. Okay, I waited that long to have another child. Number one. Number two, there's no difference between me and you. We both have baby daddies. You having children by the same man, what does that benefit you? It's not like the man's rich. And on top of that, you get child support, girl. Your kids are splitting it. I get child support. I charge each baby daddy bitch for each child. Full price. So, I don't know what like bitches think like it's the benefit of keeping the same baby daddy. Like what's the benefit? The nigga's still not shit. Like what? Make it make sense. Make it make fucking sense. Anyways, so yeah, when she said that, I had to intervene and I was like, listen, when you're talking to Mackinson, keep that shit sweet and keep it between you and him. That's literally all the fuck I said to that bitch. And she's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Bitch, not on my line, not in my house. And that's exactly what I said. I said, bitch, not in my house. I was like, Mackinson, hang up on her. Mackinson's looking at me. I hung up. So then she wanted to be petty and post my daughter on Mackinson's Facebook with the caption, laughing my ass off. When my daughter was 2 months old. 2 months fucking old. Okay? She's playing around with my baby, taking pictures. So bitch had to do what she had to do, and bitches got mad. Then they assumed and came to my house and assumed a whole bunch of bullshit and vandalized my car. I don't even remember where I ended up on this, but what I will say is that the police came here, she vandalized my car, and they told me they can't criminally charge her, whatever, but they're gonna end up criminally charging her anyways because she didn't show up to court. I didn't call the police on her that day. I did not. I literally wanted to square the fuck up. I wanted to fight the bitch. I was ready. When I tell y'all I was ready, a bitch was ready. I was ready to fucking fight that day. And she never came to my door. She sent her little 18-year-old cousin or however the fuck old she is. And I couldn't give a fuck how old she is anyways. Couldn't give a fuck. So the problem that I have is that she doesn't realize she started all this bullshit. You started literally all of this fucking bullshit. All of it. And now you want to sit here and act like a victim after the fact. Cool. You got that though, because I should never came to your house. You got that. If I called the police prior to me going to your house, I wouldn't have been in the situation. Now I know to always be fucking 10 steps ahead of you fucking hoes. I will never let a hoe catch me slipping ever the fuck again. And I will never let a nigga get me the fuck out of character ever the fuck again. Because the only reason why I went to her house was because that woman has vandalized my car on 2 separate occasions. The first time it was because Mackinson went to go see this woman in my car. Me being the nice person I am, I let him use my car to go see her and her fucking kids, and she keyed my shit. Then she smashed my fucking windows. You think I would allow that to happen to a rental? You think so? When I'm already paying I'm literally paying for this rental because she vandalized my car. You think I'm gonna let that happen to a rental? And I have to pay all this money out of my pocket for my own car? No. I'm sorry, but that shit was not flying with me. So, yeah, so I don't know. I just hope that the judge sees what's going on, and I hope that they just realize, I don't know. I'm just over this. I'm really over it. I can't wait till this is over, because after this is over, there's not going to be anything the fuck else. I thought after the restraining order, there's going to not be something else, but I should have known after what she said in that courtroom that it wasn't over and that she was going to try to do something. And what I will say is, I know God got me and God is on my side. So I'm not really too worried. In the instance that she did get her restraining order, I could be a little worried. But the problem is that I went to her house and I should have never did that. She was always looking for a reason, always just looking for one reason, and I gave that to her. But that's the first and the last. I promise it will never happen again. You will never ever be able to get me again. I promise you that. If I listened to my mom, if I listened to some friends, I wouldn't be in this situation right now. I really wouldn't. And yeah, that's that. So I am going to go. I'm gonna go relax with my family. I'm back home. I'm very happy to be back home. I missed it, but I really didn't miss the cold. No cap. No fucking cap. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I think this might be it for the vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to share also. Yeah, let y'all share with your friends. Let them know this. I'm out. Bye.